They don't have any faith in Gavin Newsom.
Oh, yeah.
Which is kind of funny because he wants to be president so bad.
That's true what it looks like.
You can't ruin a city and then go on to ruin a state and say, guys, that was just practice.
I know.
Once I get it as president, I'm going to fix it too.
Well, you can't, it's not his words when he speaks.
Yeah.
You have to watch him closely. And some genius decided not to film him any lower than the shoulder.
Yes. Did you? Yes.
So what did he do?
You couldn't see the hands.
No, but he sent more.
This segment centers on Joe Rogan and Tyrus challenging the carefully cultivated public image of Gavin Newsom. They questioned whether the governor's polished speeches and confident media presence truly reflect the deeper realities surrounding political leadership in California.
You have the highest unemployment.
Yeah.
You have the highest homelessness.
Look at even Hollywood.
Money's missing. You killed Hollywood. Like, Hollywood doesn't exist anymore. It's literally gone.
That was such an easy
mandated vaccines for kids that didn't need them. You guys,
What I saw.
Yeah.
What it looked to me like he was negotiating with a deaf prostitute.
During the discussion, Rogan and Tyrus openly criticized Newsom's leadership, arguing that many residents across California are feeling growing frustration. While their conversation included humor and sarcasm, the underlying concerns focused on serious issues such as the rising cost of living, public safety challenges, and questions about government accountability.
I mean, it's so crazy, but he's such a great politician. I mean,
No,
he's
he's
so
not.
smooth.
He's
You
not,
don't think so?
No, I think he's terrible.
How's
It's
he
just-
remained
it's
in
because
power
he
for
has
so long?
Low competition. There's
Oh,
no one who's
there's
good
that.
is competing against him.
I
There's
guess
no
that-
sincerity.
I should say he's not a good. I should say he's smooth. He comes.
I
across
mean,
pretty
he's a
smooth.
good bullshit artist.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But it's like what the things that he says when he gets confronted with it. We're the highest this and the highest that. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
like,
The exchange then turned toward the widening gap between image and reality. Newsom is often portrayed as charismatic and media-savvy, yet critics claim that everyday challenges throughout California reveal a far more complicated picture. Rogan suggested that in modern politics, perception can sometimes begin to outweigh actual performance.
Watch it. Look at the blinking. Blink, look. Meet me at the house. Like, he's blinking. He's sending. I'm doing there. Hey, just so you know, I'm not wearing pants.
Ew.
And then, look, he's blinking. And then eventually, the camera guy realizing that he's signaling him, so he gets appalled, leans back, camera comes down, and then we're back to this. I'll do this for you. You do this for me a little. So he's saying whatever he's going to say. There it is. See? They couldn't hold it back. He's like, I'm not on film. Oh, I'm not. Nope. Oh, bring my hands up. Bring them up. Bring them up. Bring them up. Bring them up.
Tyrus added that a noticeable number of people appear to be leaving California due to increasing expenses and dissatisfaction with certain policies. Supporters of Newsom interpret these trends differently, but the conversation highlighted how powerful political branding can be in shaping public opinion.
told the Los Angeles Times Panera would not be exempt from the law. The spokesperson also did not acclaim the Bloomberg piece, which cited sources close to the matter that Newsom pushed for an exemption that applies to businesses that bake bread and sell it as a standalone item, calling the report absurd. So is it a fake story?
Or is it something that they
might have corrected
hustled on
course
and corrected
quickly.
course quickly? Yeah.
Yeah. Roll up to the top. So where's the initial report? Let's find the initial.
Both Rogan and Tyrus also pointed to the role of media coverage in shaping and maintaining Newsom's national profile. They argued that frequent appearances on major platforms help project an image of a leader who may be positioning himself for opportunities beyond California.
Back and watch the tape.
Yes!
He literally goes, I want some of this, then you do some of this, and I'll do some of that back to you, and then we'll do this, and then I'll pay you, and then we'll do it again.
True.
And then she kept saying, no. Okay, how about this? You do this one first, then we do this one, then we give a little back and forth.
A broader theme of their discussion focused on how modern politics increasingly resembles a performance-driven environment. They suggested that leaders with strong personal branding often gain advantages in the public arena, while critics attempt to bring attention back to measurable results. Through humor and pointed commentary, Rogan and Tyrus questioned whether style is beginning to outweigh substance.
California, like budget cuts and stuff, since they didn't have a hearing impaired transitioner anymore. I'm not paying money for that. I'll do it myself. So, you know.
A bubble.
Yeah.
Nice.
Could you imagine if you were the sign person for the TV going?
No, he reminds me there of, remember the guy who did the sign language at Mandela?
Ultimately, the conversation was framed less as a personal attack and more as a critique of political image, accountability, and public perception. Rogan and Tyrus emphasized that voters should look beyond polished messaging and instead examine tangible outcomes when evaluating leadership in California and beyond.
Some of the success that they're hanging their hat on is his social media campaign where he talks like Trump.
It's no longer the rule of law. It's increasingly the rule of done.
So he's got a bunch of people from his organization that tweet for him, and they tweet like Trump, and they're saying this has elevated him in the public's eye. That's terrifying.
You've seen it across the board. People are scared to death of this guy.
He's starting to learn the internet sensibility.
It's the appalling silence. It's the complicity. You're seeing the most successful, wealthiest people scared to death of this guy.
Which is heavily trolling, does very well. What he has is
The discussion also explored the growing intersection between media, celebrity culture, and politics. Rogan and Tyrus suggested that figures like Newsom can benefit from favorable attention within entertainment circles, particularly in places like Hollywood, where image and public narrative carry significant influence.
Gestures match the words coming out of his mouth.
Right. Yes,
If the president was like, "We want peace in the Middle East," you know what I'm saying? You'd be like,
That's it. That it is. It's the contrast.
"Yeah, like, Gavin, his hands are aggressive." You know.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of theories. One, it was a bad negotiation with a deaf hooker. You know, now he doesn't want to pay for. You know.
Do you have a problem with deaf hookers?
He does because the deal went south.
It's called the Helen Kellen special.
Another question raised during the exchange was whether Newsom could be preparing for a broader national role. Rogan pointed to his frequent national media appearances, while Tyrus implied that strong political branding might reflect a longer-term strategy. This sparked a wider conversation about ambition, timing, and positioning in national politics.